Hello and welcome to a Nerd Plays Stuff 63 video. And in today's video, I will be telling you all about 5 books you must read and just loads. What is it? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Honourable mentions. Yeah, that's way too many honourable mentions. So, first up we have The Boy at the Back of the Class by Kujali Kuroth. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Sorry. I'm not really that good at pronouncing names. It's a book about a refugee from Syria. I was about to say Ukraine then, but then I remembered it was Syria. And it's about him finding his way and a bunch of really nice kids who help him out. And it's quite sad in places and emotionally moving, I'd sort of say. And you should pick it up and give it a read if you're into that sort of thing. But if you're not, it is a good book, and I reread it, and I'm the sort of person that will go, nah, I'm not gonna reread it. Have I reread it actually? Maybe I have. And yeah, it's a great book, and you should give it a try. Next up is Skandar and the Unicorn Thief. And I was a bit skeptical to read this at first. It didn't seem that good. But actually, when you get into it, it's really good. And they portray unicorns in a way that no one else really portrays them, as vicious creatures. And it's a whole story of multiple storylines going on. And it's really good. It's really compelling. There's lots of twists and turns and lots of suspenses, and the main character Skandar was keeping a secret about his unicorn through the entire book, so that turns out to be good, and I'll try not to spoil too much, but yeah, it's all round a good book. The Finisher, a great book. The first in a quadrilogy. David Baldacci did a great job here. It's about a girl called Rega Jane, and she makes her way through a little town of Wormwood, surrounded by the quag that's this monstrous thing, and she tries to find out the truth, but there's people who want to stop her and all that, and there's elements of magic and all. It's quite good. The series goes like this in America: The Finisher, The Keeper, The Width of the World, and The Stars Below. But if you're in England, the names have been changed, so it goes Rega Jane and the Secrets of Sorcery, Rega Jane and the Maze of Monsters, Rega Jane and the Rebels Revolt, Rega Jane and the End of Time. So that's all. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I couldn't put this book down. It's the first in the series. It's just great. The concept is great. So I'll talk a bit more about it after I say this. Percy Jackson is a bit well known. A bit like Harry Potter, but not as well known. That's one of the reasons I included this on the list, but Harry Potter doesn't. I do like Harry Potter, and I do think you should read it, but I didn't include this on this list because I wanted to do some things that you might not have known. But Percy Jackson isn't that well known. So it's based on Greek mythology, and he has a Greek god through his parent, and everyone at this place called Camp Half-Blood have a Greek parent, so not Greek is in the country, but Greek goddess or god, ancient Greek. And he gets sent on this quest because Zeus, god of the sky, thinks he has stolen his lightning bolt, and him and his father Poseidon and Perseus' father Poseidon are going to go to war, so he has to stop that. And I read the second one, and that's good too, so that's worth a read, and it ends on a cliffhanger, so I'm willing to bet Titan's Curse is worth a read. And then if the first three are good and don't go downhill, then, well, there. I'll probably do that, but this has been way too long, so yeah. But you should read it. Now for some honourable mentions. The Shapeshifters, the Finding the Fox. It's the start of the series. It's just a great book. Sadly, it's an honourable mention, but it nearly made the top 5. But boy, the class pushed it out because that is just such an emotionally driving book. Next we have Artemis Style. Sorry, it has the price tag on. Minecraft the Island. Stig of the Dump. It's just a classic book. You might have heard of it already. Good story, good characters, good plot. Really, all-rounder. Quite a good book for young readers, the 13 Story Treehouse, since it has quite a few pictures. Quite funny. Good book, really. Midnight for Charlie Byrne by Jenny Nemo. I've done a review on it, so you can check that out if you want to find out more. I'm going to do a review on the second book sooner because I read that and I've been putting off doing the review for 2 months or something. So, yeah. Swarm Rising, a little bit on the sci-fi side, by the astronaut Tim Peake. Quite good, some hard to grasp your head around concepts, but you probably will get them. Not that descriptive, but still good, and it has a sequel, Swarm Enemy, coming out that is, well, I haven't read it, but probably is good like this one too. Escape the Rooms by Stephen Mangan, illustrated by Anta Mangan, so it's a nice family book. Never noticed that before. And it's about these 2 children. I can't remember their names because it's been quite a while since I read it. They get in this series of rooms, and wacky, weird rooms, and there's wood giraffes and places where they're advised not to take the shortcut and opposite effect things, and getting dipped in tarantula stuff, and it's a bit weird, a bit wacky, but you might like that stuff, and it's good, and yeah. I'm so happy I had to do a second take of this because the first take I spoiled so much, so yep. If you're wondering why this is 1 minute late, then that's why, but I don't have a schedule, so you can't blame me for being late at all. So, those are 5 books and way too many honourable mentions that I think you must read, and honestly, I really enjoy all those books, so you might enjoy one of them. I tried to include a lot. So you have magic books over here, and then you have mythology books, you have wacky weirdo books, you have that, you have sci-fi books and all that there, and it's been good, and hopefully you'll try one of them out. So